what's it called? Ahara Market, Ahara Junction. Mbise, that road is one of the most. In fact, it is a very important road. You could access Umahia, Anambra, Enugu, heading to Abuja. That road has been there. It's a very important road. Now, you will pass Opala, Obo, get to these places, then you proceed. You know, there was a time they rumored that they dislodged the camp of unknown gunmen in that area. Our people don't go there anymore. I'm opening your eyes now. Do you know why? The roads, when they were attacking people there, shooting guns in those areas, they were succeeding because of the bad road there. This road, nobody has paid attention. Ahana Junction, from Opala Junction to Ahana Junction, my brother. Lay condition, Yana. Wait, let me show you the condition of this road now. Just watch this thing. I will remove the picture now. This is the condition. This is major road, I'm telling you. Before you get to Obo, no, after Obo, this market is not side Ugua now. You cross what area command. If you cross area command, now before you get to area command, this is the condition. There are more bad and worst places like this as you are going there now. Now after this place, you proceed further. At that time, government announced that they dislodged the camp of unknown gunmen. With this kind of bad road, they can attack anything. Then I will leave you. Let's do this. Let's do this at this point. Look at this, my brother. My brother. Angel Makeup. Oh. Sorry, the network was bad. Network, video go. Bad karate. So let's go. Listen to what Angel Makeup said here. Every of their words, I read meanings into it. If I'm sleeping, I'll be playing it again. I want to hear what he has to say. Then I will tell the government one or two things they need to do.
And there's no way they will be a terrorist. I want to give you a names of the people who sponsored us, who equipped us, who encouraged us in all.
Now listen. Angel Makeup said that he has owned up to the situations or what happened in Osu. He said he is now accepting that they committed those things. They caused the chaos in Osu. But what happened? Did they just come there on their own? The truth is that somebody invited them. Somebody gave them the conducive environment to stay. A lot of things happened in Osu. Ask of Obuago. There was a man I interviewed that time I went to Osu, whom they burnt down his house. There are videos I've not posted though. Relax. Now, he wants to give names of people that sponsored them out of anger.
Because of political interest, because of political manipulation, they turned against the men on the ground. They turned against men on the ground because of political interest. The same thing Mazi Zumas did in Aaron Uzodinma. Now, there's a man called Ekele Edimere, and the COC Akorisa. Emeniye Kasimia and the Odumegu Etulu. Naira and Power. These are the people. I want the federal government to investigate them. They are the ones that supported us. They are the ones that encouraged us. They are the ones that even bought some rifles, some weapons for us by then.
That's okay. Did you hear what Angel Makeup said here? And he made a thick and deep point. He said that they betrayed them. Those people betrayed them now because of some political interest. This is not a joke. There are some of them whose job is they talk to the government and talk to these boys and say, we want to bring amnesty. Some of these boys will say no, that they don't want this amnesty to come through you, that made them go this far in killing their people.
Disconnected.
Hello, sir. I am in a meeting. I'll get back to you now. I'll get back to you. I'm in a meeting. I'll get back to you, sir. So you get what I'm saying? So these guys, don't trust them. You gave them guns. Do you know what it means? And today you are free in the society, moving about. Why they themselves, they are living in bushes. And I support them on this one. They should be calling names, so that we will know the kind of people we are staying with in the society. Those who will come back to us and claim angels. Those who will come back and make us believe that what is going on in Imo State, they don't like it. Why? They are the underground sponsors. Listen.
They are the one that gave us gun in order to pursue Fulanis that is kidnapping our people in Olo. I want this message to reach to the people of Olo, especially Osumogu people, especially Hideransa, and all these axes now that Ebubago are parading, killing people, massacring people in the name that they are fighting unknown gunmen. Unknown gunmen are the Ebubago. Let me tell you, the unknown gunmen that you are hearing. You remember before that some time ago, who Uzodinma said that he is the leader and the commander of unknown gunmen. So, and the Nigerians are keeping quiet to ask him, who are those unknown gunmen that he is leading? So these unknown gunmen are the police, secret police. These unknown gunmen are the DSS. These unknown gunmen are the Ebubago, the new recruited Ebubago in different forms and different names. They are the one that are unknown gunmen. Eastern Security Network has never been unknown gunmen. They are open. The Delta Division Army have never been unknown gunmen, because what we do, we tell you that this is what we do. We show our face in order to tell you that we are not hiding. We are not unknown gunmen. Nobody should address us with as unknown gunmen. Naira and power, you know how you supported us. You cannot deny it. All this Edumegu, you know how you supported us. Apikola, Obioha, you know how you supported us. Odonye, Habat, you know how you supported us. Even Stainless, that is denying. Stainless, you cannot deny it. You started with Ikonso. You know what you discussed with Ikonso. And after you went to Ikonso, and Ikonso helped you to eradicate Fulanis, eradicate bandits, eradicate criminals, eradicate kidnappers out of Olo. What you did? All of you, it's simple. Because of political interest, you betrayed them. I want to tell you, for those who are calling General Butozo a name,
now let me come in here. I want to make a point to you here. I want to make a point to you here. Each and every one of you watching me now. You see why intelligence is very, very important. Lack of intelligence in any society can destroy a system that guns and bullets cannot destroy. Lack of intelligence in any country or nation destroys the cronies. Now, when the police, in our police, you know the way they work, you know the way these people work. Sometimes when I look at them, I will just shake my head and say, "Child." Police investigate matter after arrest. That's why they lose most cases. Instead of you to do your investigations and compile all of them before you confront that person, so that when you now get that person, you begin to compare your findings to his physical or his direct statements. Many will fall in collaboration to the findings you've already made. Do you know why I say this thing? Let me talk about Ikonsor more. When the issues of Ikonsor happened, somebody prognosed this Ikonsor, right? Somebody sold Ikonsor. Did you ask that person, what business did you have with Ikonsor? Or the government will always say, when you help us to get this person, we'll give you 10 million, we'll give you 5 million naira, we'll give you 100 million, government will compensate you. Slightly, I believe some of those people, they do give them that money. But that money is not the main target. You are supposed to arrest that person who even sold somebody to you. Or, when you give that person that money, you keep an eye on that person. You keep an active, intelligent eyes on that person day and night. Bring that person closer. Keep monitoring that person. You will still deal with that person. That's what, let me tell you one thing. Government is one across the world. If you sell, if you're a betrayer, you betray your people, you come and tell the government, government will surely, a successful government will find another means to stick by you. If not now, tomorrow. You see, when you are betraying your own gang to government, government will buy you. When you are betraying you're betraying police to the other gang, those gang will buy you too. Any day they experience casualties and they could not get information early from you, they will lay target on you. They will count you as a compromiser. This is, see, the worst person you can do business with, or in fact the worst kingdom you can live in, is any kingdom that lacks intelligence. Do you know why? If you go to China, Chinese knows when you come into their country, and if you try to hide, they may ignore you for some time, monitor you. They will surely get you within a short while. They will get you. The best for you is to leave China and seek for a visa to come back again, then seek for resident permit. You know why? Before you could rent an apartment in China, you must have resident permit. The citizens, intelligence has made it possible upon the citizens that they must respect the rule of law. So they know the number of strangers because there is a permit, there is a license, there is an observation board to everybody who is a house owner. They monitor you, whom you give your house, who comes into the house and who goes out of your house. In London, that's the way it is. In America, it is the same way. They monitor who buys any house. Houses are being regulated. It can be mortgaged. They monitor you from where you sleep. So otherwise, if they are looking for you, they will just bounce your door. But in this part of the world, you could just build a house. Landlord will say, that's my house anyway. He will be renting his own house for 3 million naira. The person at the front will be renting for 2.something million. This landlord will go and meet that one and say, now why are you renting 2.5 million? Just following business here. It's 3 million naira. That one will obey. They are living without government regulation. These are things that our leaders know, but they cannot put it to work. You know why? The corruption in them. They think if they attack this other side, these people will expose what they have done also in their past. That's why they said politics for our country na paddy. No permanent enemy, no permanent friend. Intelligence is lacking. Why wasn't it possible for them then to say, okay? But everybody was channeling blame on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, right? All of you were looking at Nnamdi Kanu. Look away from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Who are these people on ground here? Who are their relatives? Who are their friends? Who influenced them at first? Do you know why? In security intelligences, it is expected when they are tracking your number, they will search for the number of that person you love and cause most. They know if they mount intelligences on that person, they may not go straight to confront that person to arrest that person. No, that person you call steady, they may not arrest that person, but they will keep intelligences on that person. They will start tracking that person's call because they know the person. Like, I have a sister who will always ask you, brother, where are you now? Oh, Brother, where you, if she sees you, she likes hugging you, brother. So everybody knows that if they touch that person, I will look. And while you look, they can strike you. Now, in every family, you have somebody that influences you. There are things you say you may not want to do, and if your elder sister gets there, she tells you, come on, make sure not there. She doesn't care the amount of money you have. From small, she influences you. You love her. Even if you get angry and that your sister appears now, you will obey. Influence. I have a big auntie. So many ladies who went to Ghana, who went to Libya today, they are doing hookup at Shawodia. Somebody influenced them, a superlative somebody into their conscience and life, influenced them into that thing. Until you'll get hold of the person that has influenced these guys. If you are looking at Nnamdi Kanu, you'll be making mistake. Oh. Did you hear the confession of this guy? Which means, remember, when Ikonso was alive, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a free man, right? But from the confession of this our brother here, some other persons outside the thought of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of which the man may not even be aware, they were busy influencing Ikonso. Outside the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, intelligence should be activated upon our heads.
I want to let Olu understand that General Butuzo is only fighting to defend you.
No.
Butuzo have never
Don't go there.
He's not a terrorist.
Let me start it again.
And there's no way they will be a terrorist. I want to give you a names of the people who sponsored us, who equipped us, who encouraged us in Olu. Because of political interest, because of political manipulation, they turned against the men on the ground. They turned against men on the ground because of political interest. The same thing Mazi Sumasi did in Aramizog. Now, there's a man called Ekele Edimere, and the COC Akorisa, Emelinye Tasimia, and the Odumegu Etulu, Naira and Power. These are the people. I want the federal government to investigate them. They are the ones that supported us. They are the ones that encouraged us. They are the ones that even bought some rifles, some weapons for us.
This side crown it all. They are the ones who even bought some weapons for them. Have they been called, or have they ever been invited? Are they being checkmated? Are Igbo lights keeping quiet on this kind of things? These people might also be in power right now. All of these people, one or two of them has influences in government as of today. Have they been arrested? Can you all help me share this video? Can you all help me share this broadcast? Governor Ezioku is my name. The God of the Shanamites, you that lives amongst the angels, when you take away everything from us, even if you take away wealth, even though if you take away prosperity, do not hide from us the deep wisdom of your cycles, that out of it our knowledges will breathe high beyond the imaginations of man. Hello? Yes. Good morning. I am on live section. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? May I never lack wisdom. May I never lack knowledge. Above everything, the highest of it all, I ask of you, the maker of heaven and earth, he that beholds nature, in the creations of your words there is power. Give me knowledge. Give to my own children. Beckon it starting from Fabian. that life in knowledge will be a breathing unto the next generation through his mouth. That's my prayer. In my generation, when others are praying that their children should have billions of naira money, give my children wisdom. May they be rich in knowledge. Everything around me, even those who associate with me, let them be sink in knowledge, deep knowledge, far beyond the thought of man. The Solomonic wisdom, the wisdoms to create, to recreate their world, the wisdom to empower in things that will elevate and liberate people out of bondage, out of mental slavery. As he mentioned these names, let's look at the names to be fake. But there is need for us to lay beacons from this particular angle and consider. That's why I said, who are their influencers? Who must have influenced them? Who must have influenced them? Who are their parents, their mothers? Who are the people they listen to? How did they grow up? Go back and check. That's why, if you're watching war film while we were growing up, the American, when they are looking for the boss, the person causing crime problem in the country, they will go back to computer, type the person's name, print the person's ID card, check his details, where he grew up from, where he went to school. Who are his friends? They begin to discover pictures, exchanging the pictures with regulatory computers. They will check people he grew up with, check his friends. Now, if you look at Davido Adeleke, you remember the B-Red, his brother. You know that the both of them are always together, which means they grew up together. If you look at them, you know that they will have pictures of 15 years ago. Why they are together? Davido's wedding, yes, they were best man. Cubana Chief Prince was there while he was doing traditional wedding. But you will know that this one, B-Red, grew up with him. You may use hanky to clean Davido's face and he will flog off your hands. But if B-Red comes, he will keep quiet. These are people who grew together in influence with him. Davido's sister, just like my sisters, just like your own sisters. If your sisters then come now, they say you dey inside, they change clothes, they're about to, and she's in a haste. Your sister know they look your face, so she just knock. Nah, me pose her. It's to get him who bembo. Me pose her because she will enter brain. She has influence over your life. If you like, be the governor. If you like, be the president. Your sisters, there are people that are ones amongst them that has influence. You may not want to see others, but there must be one. When Jesus was here on earth, there was a man who had influence over him. Let me tell you what influence can do. And I want to use the Bible to explain it to you a bit. I want to tell you what influence can do. Amongst the apostles of Jesus, a woman touched the hem of Jesus' garment and she was healed, right? The disciples of Jesus, they respect him so much, right? But Jesus had a biological brother from the same womb, John the Beloved, who wrote the book of Revelation. Why Jesus preached? John the Beloved was the youngest apostle amongst them. He carries him on the leg. Influence brings a God to his God. Can I tell you another thing influence does? Can I tell you one thing influence does? You remember John the Baptist and the king Herod, the story. The influence of the lovely daughter made the king to order for the head of the greatest prophets. That was how John was beheaded. But that's by the way. Matthew chapter 27 from verse 57. The Bible says, and when it was evening, there came a rich man, Joseph of Arimathea, The same went to Pilate and demanded that the body of Jesus should be granted to him. Influence. This man was a rich man. The Bible says that he was a secret disciple of Jesus. He was not in the country when they arrested Jesus, because God has already designed his own ways and plans. Had he been Joseph of Arimathea, was on ground, was in the country, was at the palace, he will influence the king not to touch this man. Remember, there was no phone then. And these things happened within, the judgment was given within 2 or 3 days, within 24 hours. So Joseph of Arimathea, a rich man, a businessman, was not in the country. He returned, and upon that, Jesus was already on the crucifix. He was already on the cross of Calvary. But yet, this man knows he has influence and money. He went to the king and said, I know that he must have been dead by now, but grant me his dead body. Let me go and bury it, so that the government will not bury him. The Bible says, and the king, Pilate, asked them to find out if Jesus was still alive, so that he can even release him like that, because a man of influence has come. They went and checked, and Jesus was dead already. He commanded it to be given to him. I said Matthew 27 from verse 57. A man of influence retrieved the corpse of Jesus and went and laid it on his own tomb. As at then, the father of Jesus was already in desert. His father was nowhere to be found, because Ojiego went influence. He had nobody to speak for him. He did not come even twice. From when they were flogging his child till Golgotha, the man was not there. That's why I tell people, pray in this life never to be a useless father. Pray at all costs. Pray. Have influence over your own child. Have control over your own children. Don't just leave them for your wife alone. She may not be able to do far. Be a friend to your children. So let's assume that these names, this our brother, this Angel Makeup mentions here that they are all fake.
They are the one that gave us gun in order to pursue Fulanis that is kidnapping our people in Olo. I want this message to reach to the people.
Now hold on. The truth remains that when the Fulani men were disturbing, they were ravaging villages in the east. Yeah, I agree to this. Some communities wrote to these people. Some communities invited them on their own. But how do we find out those particular individuals that influenced them to come to those places? In Osuna, these people did not just wake up and go to Osu. They didn't just wake up and enter Omahaka. They didn't just wake up one morning and appear in Obinetiti. Somebody influenced them. That's why the other day I mentioned the traditional ruler. I mentioned certain things about a particular traditional ruler. Every other traditional ruler in Omaka, all of them are on their own. But there is one that remains there. Go and ask yourself, why is he there? And they don't disturb him. He's not too old. What are the things he supports? Think about this. The Omaka police station, who are the officers there? How do they cooperate or communicate with people in those bushes? Are there people who lodges information to them and they lodge information to the bush, and when you go there you can find these guys? Think about this. This is almost where I will stop my last broadcast. Then if the state wants to stop this, let me also tell you, it's all this nonsense you are supporting. All of you are supporting. They want to introduce what happened to Izombe. That's what they want to introduce to Umaka. If you are from Umaka and you are supporting this nonsense, you are a fool. Let me tell you what will happen to you. They want to ask Izombe what happened in Izombe. When Izombe people buy the one, I think 2 or 3 soldiers. Go and ask what happened. Go and ask what happened. The army came back and they wiped out that place. That place in Izombe now, I feel in to there. Even the Fulani no son na Borona Chopo before no Zeba in Izombe now. Muhammad is in charge of that place in Izombe. Agwarangawa. Na agara negwagawa. Na henda nini for hand eku that yeah and make up on eku go ask the zoo terrorist army they collect woto they kill them woto is a lie. Igbo kwame like that they will overrun that place. Mako you ineku ni negbu army. Mako you na kodi here. Obu me egbu army oti isi ekuga my brother Makachuku the first quarter aga agba nkito they will nda mecha gi ihe no go there when they make those kind of bogus statement in you are trying to put our people in trouble. Now, if the state wants to combat this insecurity and crimes going on in our land, and they want to stop what is going on in Omaka right now, I challenge the army. If the government is not part and parcel of this thing going on there, they should move a military checkpoint, adequate military checkpoints, move it to a place they call AK Ebele. If you want to combat insecurity there, if you want to stop all these things going on there, move a full military checkpoint or base, move it to Ekebele within 48 hours. If you know you are not part and parcel of what is going on in Imo State, are leaders of Imo State, if you know you are not in support of this thing, move a full military checkpoint and base, move it to Ekebele. Move one to Umuele and see if you will hear noise again. But whereby you don't do this, you only go to villages and burn houses fire, then you are part and parcel of it. Then again, for once, if they are coming to take any action within Olo and Okigwe and what's it called? Omaka. If there are teams coming from Abuja, they should proceed straight to those places and don't stop anywhere in Imo State. Don't go to any military barracks to shoot the arrival. Go straight. Because if you stop anywhere, if you stop to inform any police, if you stop to shoot arrival anywhere or inform any of the branches in Imo State, you have failed immediately. They will wipe you. That's why I said it is a coordinated action against the common man. If you're waiting, if you stop anywhere while coming, if you stop, and let me tell you, let me now be very open here. Let me be very, very open and raw. If someone like me is the governor of Imo State, or if I have the withered power and strength, you think you can be those bushes doing those nonsense? You cannot. That's why I believe in the saying that says that anywhere insecurity lasts for 24 hours, know that the government is part and parcel of it. Shebi, the government, they are in charge of regulating network, right? They are in charge of regulating network. They can seize network in the whole southeast now. If president is coming to Olo now, if Tinubu says he's coming to Olo, even also, you cannot stop him. I challenge you, even also, if Tinubu says he's coming to Oso now, you cannot do anything. I tell you before God and man. So all those things you people are doing in those bushes, you only trying to endanger the lives of our people. You are wasting your time. You are trying. You may say you are trying to make the administration of Governor Hope Uzodinma ungovernable. That's good in your own mind, right? Hope is the safest person in Imo. So you guys are only dealing with our innocent parents, our mothers, for nothing. If you don't know, the state government, my advice is, the governor of Imo State, sir, His Excellency, Governor Hope Uzodinma, the security apparatus in Imo State, they are working against you. They are working against you day and night. I'm not a member of your party. I don't care whether, because you've not even been good to the people of Ngobala. But I must still tell you the gospel truth, because asim ke one no go gree. The important, and for somebody like you who was attending that level, you need to stay alive for us, no matter anything. No matter anything. But I want you to ask yourself, my point on this live video is, why is it that anytime they are going to Umuaka, before the security men will get to Umuaka, the places they are going for arrest, they must have evacuated all their properties in those areas. They will pack away all their things, which means somebody is giving them information from either around you and you don't know as the governor, or some police are sabotaging all your efforts to bring peace in Imo State. That's why at times you must listen to youth, you must listen to some people, you must not only listen to those around you. Jesus, in his own authority, while he was here on earth, he asked his disciples and he said, what are people saying about me? Not even those of you around me. These ones can be praising you. What are the external advice coming from people? I don't fancy it when our leaders want to appoint special advisors to people. You just appoint people who will come and sit down and occupy office and they are not doing anything. They are not working anything. They are not doing anything to help Imo State. His Excellency, the Governor of Imo State, sir, after you leave office, Ndimo, they come 20 years from now, you become one of the oracles in the land. You become like an image of which people should look at politically. They will come and say, pay loyalty to your feet wherever you are. And at this point, you must think, you must reconsider certain things and places. We cannot watch you after you must have governed Imo State. No good roads in our rural community, in our communities, in our villages. No security. Our people cannot come home. Our uncles who live abroad can no longer come home for fear of insecurity. Over what now? The pollution in the minds and consciousness of the people is totally being bastardized. The governor of Imo State should consider those around him. Take a look at all of them. Look at their faces. Look at their intentions. Somebody is sabotaging the administration critically. And that is why the insecurity has lasted to this day. Think about this thing I'm telling you. The first step to take is to look at those around you. What are their informations? At times, leave these boys in the bush. Ignore them for some time. Start working on those people around you. Check them. Check the police in Imo State. Check even the Tiger Base. Check their members. Look deep into them. Search them deep. You will find out that there is a coordinated information that goes back to these people back there. It is not ordinary. Then I am also of the opinion that watch this video at this complaint, based on the complaint of this young man, the people he mentioned their names. I'm going to repeat this again. Based on the people this Angel Makeup mentioned their names, they should be properly investigated. Now, how do we start? Their activities as of 2021. Where were these people? And what were they doing for a living? How did they relocate to Imo State? So, if at all, at any point, there are ways to combat insecurity and these things will stop. These people in Angel Makeup called their names, that they are the ones sponsoring insecurity. They are the ones who pay them money. When investigations are being launched against this kind of people, they don't need to start from checking their phones and all that. No, they have bank accounts. They have BVN. Now, what are they supposed to do? What are the investigative officers supposed to do? Are they not supposed to go and print back the statement of account of these people. Check the places they've made more withdrawal and the locations they sent more money to. The account they send more money to. If it's in Osu and you base in Lagos, and at some point all the monies you withdraw within 2021, the transactions were going, you were sending these monies or you were making local transfers to another POS in Osu, then there is need to check where is that POS stationed at that point. Even though if the POS person is registered as a terminal agent, there is no problem. But for them to send, if you are in Lagos and you are sending money to that area, you've made 3, 4, 5 transactions, then we'll check the date of certain coordinated attacks in that area. We'll be able to know that this person is a sponsor. Police don't need to arrest that person first. They only need to use that person's phone number. Go to MTN, get the person's phone number, get his details, get his BVN and every other thing, and swim into action. Once you crop the sponsors, once you get the sponsors, you'll be able to eradicate things. Now, intelligently, let us look at how the world how do they win wars? How do government win wars? Now, what are we going to do as a people? We will surround these areas as a people. Ndi Igbo can do this. Ndi Igbo don't totally need the government effort or strength or support before they will be able to do all of these things. So, do you know that we as Ndi Igbo, you that is in the bush, you kidnap from mother, give our people ego, give me anything else, sabo against what? Sabo against, are you doing genuine thing and the people are sabotaging you? You that is in the bush. If the government is ready, then in these communities, government should make a proper announcement that every living human being, they are even the genuine and innocent from their leave that area. From that is also time. By the time people fail to leave the area till that date, government give, because it is by force for you to combat the insecurity. When they refuse to go out from that place, on that date, government blocks everywhere. No food goes into that area. No medicine goes into that area. You don't need to find them to that place. In case if you are afraid of their rifles, no problem. When they finish eating what they have there, and when they exhaust the bullets or the ammunition they have, maybe they will start approaching the town, right? And anybody coming out from those areas at that time becomes a suspect. You combat these things. Not even setting vigilante. If you set vigilante, somebody said that the community should set vigilantes of their own. If you set vigilantes in these communities, there is a case where a particular community put up their own vigilance group and bought pump actions to them. Bought pump actions for them. Do you know that this Muhammad came back and burnt down the vigilantes' office, fired about 5 of the vigilantes, collected their guns? So communities cannot handle these things alone. The thing has eaten the cronings and the bones of our people. What I'm telling you happened in Uba, in Umaka. All the 5 pump actions, these boys collected it, shot all of them. Did you hear the story anywhere? That who gave them the rights? That who gave them the rights? The government will be complaining that they don't know what to do. They don't know this and that, this and that. Individuals are helpless. The people are helpless as I speak to you now. Our people are helpless. The people of Uba in Umaka, they did their best. They tried everything. They contributed money, bought pump action, and equipped their own vigilance group. What happened? You cannot use pump action and you are challenging somebody that is carrying GPNG, General Multipurpose Machine Gun. This is where I will leave you today. And let me warn this for the very last time. At some point, I'll stop talking about this. Don't say I didn't tell you early. At some point, I'll stop talking about this. My reasons will be, I'm telling you the predictions ahead of time. My reasons will be, some persons from Umaka, they are part of these things. They are sponsoring these things. That's why I'm trying to let the village know. They are part of these things. Those of you who live abroad, many of you are part of it. Some of you that are in government. And I want to ask my dear Governor Hope Uzodinma, joke apart, have you ever sat down and think, as a man who bears the burden of Imolites on your head or on your shoulder, who carries it, have you sat down and think and ask yourself, is it possible for all my councillors, all the LGA chairmen, all the state assembly members, all the federal House of Representative members, all the senators, is it possible for all of them to stay? Is it possible for all the policemen, all the military men that are from these areas? Is it possible for all of them to stay as indigenes of Imo State and none of them will be supporting these people secretly? I want you to think about this. I want you to think deep about this. I don't just on video, on camera and be insulting people. Oh, no, I know where I am channeling my view to. And if you listen to me and flow with me in the spirit, you will understand. I want you to ask yourself, is it possible that these things are going on without you, the governor? Can't these other people do something? What are they saying? For them to have kept quiet, their silence means a lot. Every of their silence writes a big story that mouth cannot say. Have you think about it? Is it possible? There were some big people who are from Olo. Some Olo people are greater than you, His Excellency. And when the most again. I take calls, brother. Is it possible for all of them to keep quiet and be watching these things going on? Their silentness means that they are part and parcel of something. Anybody who keep quiet, ask the person. Ask the person. Every state assembly member, the member representing in Jaba state constituency, my brother, the chairperson, or the local government so-called chairman that is in these areas. Why are you people silent? For you to have kept quiet, it means that you are subscribing to something. And the government should be up and doing and find out what you are subscribing to. Are you subscribing to the government or are you subscribing to these boys? If you are subscribing to the government, it will be in the open. We will see it in your actions. Only one local government chairman who is serious can combat these things. He knows. That is their territory. And His Excellency, for you to have kept them in office and this insecurity keep grooming in their area, keep escalating in their areas, means that you have okayed whatever they are subscribing into or they have subscribed to. There are things, many more that we need to know. There are many more things we need to hear from you, sir. There are many more things. Hold on, let me comment my number here. I got a caller, but just hold on. Let me just comment my number here. I know a lot of people. 0906-423-5745. 0906-423-5745. That's my number. I just commented it there. That's my number. I just commented it there. So if any of you keep quiet, it means that that person is involved in these things. Umaka people, the more you people continue this thing, I will stop talking. If you guys continue these things, I will stop talking. I will stop saying I will stop talking. So with time, I'm going to stop talking because I will stop talking because of one or two reasons. Alright? So, there is no successful coordinated attacks in this area without the contribution of those in government. Either from the police, from the people. Who are the people? They say democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So the people are involved. The people are the government. The people are in positions to accept or to reject whatever you give to them. Then in these areas of Omaka, Izombe, Izogo, many of these people from this area, they are involved in these things and they are in support of it. My name is Governor Eziokwu, son of the great Shanamite that lives amongst the angels. People call me Orilayan Dimo. And for this purpose, we must continue doing and speaking up to what is right. Then if you're one of those people carrying guns in the bushes, I want to make this thing critically clear here. And I expect our reverend fathers, no be about war, or not able to go about war. That is not the major job you should do. As a priest, oge election, a potaba sitting governor war, or one year's election that has not come to see you, or when you about war. That is not what you're supposed to do as a priest. That is not your job alone. You are a missionary. I want you to put on your sultan. The Reverend Fathers in Imo State alone can do a lot in this kind of situation. There are Reverend Fathers from Omaka. What are you guys doing? You hide your head. You are in support of these things in one way or the other. Because if you are not in support of it, 5 priests from these areas should announce that you are going to this place so day. You want to go and talk to your people. Where that your sultan? I think I added my number here. Where is the number? Where that your sultan? Go to these areas and talk to these our brothers. They will listen to you. They will begin to listen to you. Hello? Thank you. I'm on live section. Okay. Mtiya, loudspeaker. You want the word to hear you? Okay. Hi. Nako to call me here. Bemchiti. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
But I'm just about online. Some online. I'm not. I want to come to program. But they need to move in the number one.
Your voice not inside though. Your voice is inside.
Okay. Can you hear me clear now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm online now.
Connected.
I want to change the whole program. But the little one.
Okay.
This problem each year and how all our governors, both senators, all of them do keep quiet and one in the book about this thing. The thing just look like maybe I can and amen. I'm only with them naga. Because I believe now gọọmenti na-abịa asaịnụ ihe ego eji afight insecurity. So it's like ego a na-enweta ebe ahụ na dịrị ha enough. Ha eji na-achọghị ịfight solution iji wee stop ọhịa na-eme. Okay, now ekwuo m okwu Nnamdi Kanu ka arapụ Nnamdi Kanu, which ya na onwere ji n'aka asị na ya na-arapụ ya na this thing ga-stop. Upon that these people jidosie ya ike. So ya na onwe otu ndị Igbo anyị nwere ike iji ya na protest ka a ga-eme for this thing to leave Nnamdi pụtazie kwuo that na aka ya nọ na these guys nọ n'ime ọhịa na-eme anyị this thing. Ịghọtago? So all these villages ha nọ isi oke na ihe ọ na-asị na-eme na onye isi na-asịzi na ọmaha ndị grupu nke a na-eme tin. So everybody ebe ọbụla ha nọ, any place ha nọ, youth nweziri ike ịpụta. Ọ nwere ya na ha ga-egbucha mmadụ niile wọs na ha ga-egbucha mmadụ niile wọs. So ya na ndị a nwere ike ịhapụ nwere anyị Nnamdi ndị dis governors ya na ọwụ dis governors a ga-protect ha na their government houses ka ha tie okwu ọnụ let them talk ka hapụ Nnamdi ka Nnamdi pụtakwuo na this guys na onwe ya na aka ya ma na this one always okwu yes na Nnamdi Kanu dọta something but happen that after na middle yes o ta agree which Nnamdi akwụla na this way this guy ji aka hazi na kọsụ na-eri ọchọkwa ha adịgazi na ịghọtago. So enweta a ga-eji Nnamdi pụtasị ihe awụghị taa na this group na ndị anọ ọma ndị a then enweta village nọzi ndị anọ na be ha ndị amị na-eme ha na-emezi onweta onye dị blame ndị amị amatazi na the village ike promote ha achọghị ikwu okwu. This ụmụaka ofetiri na asị na ụmụaka na-asọpọt ndị people na-ekwu na ụmụaka na-asọpọt datin o nwere turu o nwere ndị belong na the group so that na ha na-asọpọt ya. O nwekwe ndị na-ebelong na the group ihe na-agba anya mmiri. To be honest with you, almost some village these guys know. The village people not there. No member, he one member. Yeah, ụmụaka Abakaleke, ụmụaka si ma Ebonyi ma other states. They are at the village. Next arrive the village. Ihe na onye JK47, gịnị kwa nka gị na-aga akpa? Amamịọta ebe m na-aga.
Okay.
So, some villages, these guys know. Youth not there, no member, there's no member youth not there. Belong on that's their own mama. But when hang in that village, never rise that village. Take you a butter. Like joke, hang on one on color, they make a camp where bow. So in the village, they put a just a name, over some village animals, the village just like Munu for them. Nobody talk. You got that? So equal
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Your opinion is also good. Okay, ya bụrụ ma erelease Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, if this is actually what they want, how do we retrieve those AK-47s? How will government retrieve this kind of rifles they have? Hello sir, I'm on live video. Ntinyana last speaker. Ntinyana last speaker. Okay, you said I should put my own on loudspeaker. The whole world will hear.
Yeah, put it on loudspeaker.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, loudspeaker.
Go ahead.
Okay, brother. Governor Zeko, good afternoon from Poland. This is Mazi, okay, from the okay.
Okay.
I am from Omega, of course, the same village that it is happening.
Okay.
I just saw you come across your video now and know that you are live. I decided to call in.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I will first of all appreciate you for the work you are doing for the motherland.
Thank you.
Especially your concern on what is happening in Omaka. I give you my thumb up and work up at your strength.
Amen.
Yeah, Governor Zoku, Imana Odiha Mamata and Kebe Zoku Yola. And we must continue to say the truth, no matter who else is gone. We must at all times say the truth. Everybody know the cause of insecurity in Imo State. Insecurity in Imo State started 2021 when Hope Uzodinma released all those boys in prisons. And I have been writing, I have been talking, and I thank Nosonko for what he's doing too. But what's happening in Omaka, I am happy you said something about our security being killed. I wrote about it. That is my village. I wrote about it. But one thing we must get clear. We have said it time and time. There is nothing like Omoma or Liberation Army in the whole of Wamut Senatorial District.
including Ezioha, Autora, where you mentioned our member Ukwoji. The whole of all, there is nothing like it. Oh, Mama. We only have ESN, 2 places of ESN in Imo State. And the Onion has said it time and time that can happen, that this will stop. But what the people are capitalizing is what Onion said, one of his workers. Onion will help make a Biafra, your mayor. This is where they're capitalizing. Our duty is to protect our land, protect our people. We are fighting to liberate our people. We are not fighting to kill them. If anybody is killing our people in the name of IPOB, because we cannot be killing our wood. Hope Uzodinma started all these things. I know could never every day. Everyone I know about Kwapaka, since idea. We can check it in 2021. Look at what is happening in our land. They're scattered everywhere, and they have those boys they recruited in Tiger Base. All of them are killing our people. They form a bag, they form a prayer line. All those people that are coming to Imo State to kill our people, like this my boy rightly said, they are brought there by Akari Dokobo, who killed them. And their likes. These are the people that are killing our people. They brought them there. Look at what our governors is doing. Are you telling me that if all the eastern states, all the governors come together, Mandela, you rightly said, Mandela priest, not the guy, no police. Now let me shock you. Omaka has AIG. Omaka has generals. Omaka has DPOs, people that matters in all parastatals. How many of them are talking? I'm not talking about Imo State. You're from Imo State. Here the man nowhere before. Is it not petitions?
Yes.
Like I always say in the broadcast every time that if Imo State or no in America alone can come up. One I talk a hope for today. Hope that happens today. Only hope. I know him too well. He knows me too well. Only hope. Igbo Bike. But the thing when I can get the man, I can't upload you. Look at what is happening in Wahala. The way Wahala have been compromised. Mandela, PG, all of them. Let me shock you here again. Now, did you know that every PG in Imo State is fortunately a member of APC? If you are not a member of APC, one no way for you. All the PGs, verify it. All the PGs in Imo State, all compulsory. And look what demonstration, all the local governments. All of them are PGs. Come to them local government. Every local government sees 400 million every month in 30 days. What are they doing with that money? What they hear about Imo State or unable matrai, ishin Imo State from Umbisa, on Mwafu Igbo, many on ishin dog Bishala. Then what do you think? Look at all and I go all they can call on this program. All this over the Asia, other than Gagana. At times you see that what those boys are there at times, you don't blame them. Without those boys, my brother, and I'm Baba and all of them, they are everything. There are areas you can mistake. Get up Kanamanaga. But go to Enugu, go to every and secondly, when Okura went to Omaka, he did a good job, but he messed up everywhere. You know, trying to give me beer, and I wrote about that. And Okura has not come to make a damage control. A project to Omaka. I wrote article yesterday, maybe got it. The way I posted yesterday, 2 articles. I said aftermath of Okura has visit. There's a way this people practice message. So those who went to America and said that all the killings in the southeast, 99.99%. And Okura passed the same message indirectly. This is why that means in Omaka. Bombing places. One-on-one, let us think critically. That buildings are now working in Imo State. And the buildings committed any crime?
No.
Except I have one who go out some not. If we have a crime, if somebody commits a crime, because if one is both committed a sin, he or she must both dance the music. when you commit a crime, you go directly to that person, pick him up. Judge, take him to court. It's the duty of the court. If they are there, we release the Can a man can go to another? You go, you didn't see somebody pick his brother, he pick his mother, and he take them to Tiger Base. I will lock him. We will commit any crime. Everybody knows what it costs now in our place to be the house. Tomorrow he wanted to go to the IDP camp, which is not possible. I am so Hanamon Haga straight to do the right thing. No one crime, have to get the person. Please say accordingly. Not burning houses. I know how many houses they bought in Oba. You say it, and I say it in your word. So that's why I'm congratulating you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Because we must say, as united we start, divided we go on.
Sir, I have a question for you, sir. You said that we only have 2 camps of
go on.
You said that we only have ESN only have 2 camps in Imo State.
What? Yeah. We have 2 camps in Imo State now. There's no camp, any camp in Olo. But I cannot disclose the area.
Okay, now what stops the ESN from bantering these other guys that are busy kidnapping people, killing people? What stops the ESN? Why can't the ESN help we in the Imo State now that we are handicapped? Why can't they help us?
ESN? Yeah, as we finish up, let me answer you.
Why can't they? Have they made any move to stop all these criminal activities?
Yes. The ESN is doing their work.
They are doing their work.
And our people don't want to. Our people don't want support the ESN. Knowing fully well that is that ESN that is holding Biafra land today as we are talking. ESN is holding, fighting, making sure that these people don't take our bush. That's why our people can go to farm. They are doing their work. I get after another game. ESN.
Sir, because
ESN do wonderfully work in Imo State.
Is Gento one of the ESN officials?
No. Go to our articles. It's 2021. You made a head on you. My Gento, all of them. They are not a member. They are my boys. This is Muhammad. They claim Muhammad. They Liberation Army. Go to our brother. Go to IPOB press release. They are on their own. They are Muhammad and Liberation Army.
But they were trained.
You cannot see any ESN anywhere.
They were once trained under ESN. They were once trained under ESN.
No, Mazi, all of us we are together. Not until 2021, Onyedo was renditioned.
Okay.
And the government entered through them via and hope Uzodinma, to be precise, all of them. Mazi, remember that Devil Mahi, 2021 ESN, Devil Mahi came publicly and said he is going to form a parallel line with Uzodinma. This is what is happening now. Okay, go to Anambra, see what Soludo is doing. Yesterday, a youth couple was nakeded. A youth couple, they naked the lady for no just cause. Mazi, our people are the problem of our son. And I think that the way our people are going, I don't think that our people need this struggle. Especially in the Igbo. What is happening in Igbo land does not happen in the other place. Go to Brazil, everybody is quiet. But onye na-ada dog adọ here. Ndị be anyị achọghị iwepụta ego ha pụọ ihe a na-eme yola secretly onwere esi kpọọ ihe kpọọ but Boko Haram a na-revive ha revive ha esend ha obodo Igbo na-ebunye ha ego even governors verify all of them but our people out of cowardice achọghị ikwu kawo ụjọ ihe ji ndị ba ụjọ. Look at what is happening in that place Imo State what do you call it, Tiger Base. You see how people are being killed 24 hours.
Okay, sir,
they don't take them to court, they decide what happened there.
Sir, enwere m ajụjụ akwa ị nwere ụlọ na village. You have a house in your village now, right? Are you not afraid that this Umoma might go after your house and burn your house down? Hello, sir.
What?
If this woman goes to burn down your house now, will you take it? Will you tolerate it?
I cannot tell you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Let me take out that call, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. The number you called me with is this. Hello. Okay, sir. I said,